So like we know what is the data first of all. So Excel sheet, the data will be in the Excel sheet and it will be in the rows and columns format. Okay, so that we have seen very. So there are two different things that we need to keep in mind. The EDA, which means exploratory data analysis, converting the data into the graphical model, can be done on a small data, on a big data. Okay, so let's discuss about that first. Guys, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Am I clear properly? Yeah, thank you. Okay, chalo. So the EDA. So a lot of people here they will confuse. So EDA, once again I'm telling you, EDA is nothing but exploratory data analysis, which means converting, which means converting the Excel data into graphs. Okay, converting the Excel data into graphs. Okay, into graphs. It might be different graphs, bar charts, line charts, scatter plots, area chart. Okay, lot of graphs are there. We'll see everything theoretically, mathematically, along with the implementation also. We will see them. So the point here is any operation that we want to do, we need to have the data, for example. Okay, so there are two different things that we need to keep in mind. It doesn't matter whether the data is small or whether the data is big. The point here is how quality the data. For example, you are having 10,000 rows in the Excel sheet, okay, which is not in a proper way. All the data is missing, illogical, irrelevant. For example, if you are focusing on the students' information, patients' information are included. So it's completely illogical. So if the data is around 10,000 rows, but if it is illogic means we can't do anything. If the data is only 200 rows, but if it is in a very proper way, that will be enough. So the point here that we need to keep in mind. Okay. Sonia, can you please rejoin once? I think it's internet issue from your side. Remaining people, you can hear me, right? All of you properly. Remaining students, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So that we need to keep in mind is data doesn't matter about the size. Okay. Doesn't matter about the size. It's a matter about quality. It is a matter about the quality. Just give me one. Okay. So it's about the quality. There are two different things. When you want to learn any tool before going to learn the Python mainly, statistics mainly, we need to keep one thing in mind. That is, what is the population data and what is the sample data. Okay. So we know normal data means like it will be in the Excel sheet. It's very simple. The point here is there are two different types of data that we need to keep in mind. So what are the two different types of data is one is population data. The first type of data is nothing but a population data, and the second type of data is nothing but a sample data. So first type is population data, and the second type is sample data. What is the meaning of population data? Okay, let's see them very clearly. So let's see them very. I will explain you in a writing way. Somewhere I will do it here. So population and sample. See, population data is nothing but the entire data completely. Best example I will give. For example, elections are going on. Okay, elections are going on. Let's say uh, some news channels, they will come to every state and they will ask us, like for example, let me write here very clearly, survey. Okay, for example, this is India. Okay, this is India. There are a group of states, not all the states. I'm taking of only few states. Let's say one of the state I'm going with Telangana. Okay, and one of the state I'm going with Chennai, Tamil Nadu, Andhra, and I'm going with Karnataka, Kerala. Okay, imagine, for example, if I want to do the survey, okay, in the Telangana, almost 4 crore people voting are there, yes or no? 4 crore people voting is there in the Telangana. And in the Chennai, in the Kerala, in the Karnataka, in Andhra Pradesh, every state will be having around 3 to 4 crore people. So the point here is all this is known as in population data. Okay. But when you want to do the survey, when you want to do the survey, the particular news channel will come to the state. He will ask around 5 to 10 people. He will ask around 5 to 10 people and he will analyze what the population data will be giving. For example, another example I will tell you. Imagine food inspector is there. Food inspector. He went to the restaurant. In a 25 kg biryani is there. 25 kg biryani is a population data. Complete. When the food inspector went to the restaurant, he need to taste it. He will take a spoon and he will taste it. Sample. Okay. So the point here is population data means very big data. Okay. It's a very huge data. Sample data means apart from that. Sample data means apart from that. For example, population data, if you are having, for example, population data, suppose if you are having 1 crore rows, suppose 1 crore rows, okay, then what will be the sample? Sample data will be, for example, I'm going to say an example, 1 lakh. Okay. So population data means nothing but the complete data. Sample data means what? Apart from that. Okay. So that's what I mentioned here clearly. So what I mentioned here, let's say, for example, it doesn't matter what type of data that you maintain. Okay. It doesn't matter what type of data that you maintain, whether it is a small data or whether it is a big data. So doesn't matter. It's the quality about the data. How can you judge it is a quality data or not? How can we judge whatever the Excel sheet in front of you? For example, I'm going to open the Excel in front of you. Any Excel. Any data I will open. For example, I am opening the data entry. Some relevant data. Okay. I open the data now. So is a good data or a bad data? How can I confirm that? Very simple. Let's say you just scroll down little bit. If we scroll down, anywhere if we see NA, NA, this kind of things. NA means null value, null values, null values. Okay, null value means it will show you there is something, but there will be nothing. Okay, so NA means it's a null values basically. For example, you have some data. Suppose employee name, employee location, employee salary. Employee name Kamal. His location is from Hyderabad and his salary is $1,200 per week. Employee name is Kumar and he is getting $1,500 per week. So here location is missing or not. Okay. Let's say Python will show you like NAN. Python will show you like NAN. Okay. Excel will show you either empty space. Excel will show you either empty place or NA. That means there is no data. So here the data is missing. Every tool will represent in a unique way. So here data is missing. So what Python will do? Python will represent like NAN. That means we need to understand, okay, in Python, if we use the Python, wherever there is a empty, it will show like NAN. Okay. If I use the Excel, Python will represent like NAN. Okay. So let's say if I use the Excel, sometimes it will show blank space, sometimes it will show in. Okay. So is there any chance that we can replace the value? There is no value. No, no. In the place of N, there is no value. Now can I fill the value, whatever the value that I want? Whatever the value that you want, you can fill it. The question is, whatever the value that you are filling, it is according to the rules or not. Which rules? Statistical rules. Okay, blindly whatever the value that we want to fill. Like if my favorite value is 10 means I can't fill the favorite value 10. Okay, statistics rules should be accepted. They should be accepted. Okay, so those things we'll see. You should don't worry about it. So it doesn't matter what the data. It's a like we're having 10,000 rows or 200 rows. Doesn't matter about the data. How quality the data is. For example, let's say some people will use to develop the deep learning application, which means artificial intelligence. Some people will use images, mainly computer vision engineers. For example, we are the computer vision engineers. We will daily work with images and videos. If I use the normal photo, the results will be good. Or if I use the 4K, it will be good. If we use the normal photos only, the results will be good. Okay. If we use the 4K images, the model performance, everything will go second. Number one. See, what I'm trying to say is, in your perspective as a human being, for our eyes, it is visible properly. But in a system point of view, got my point? So it doesn't matter how you give the color or how you increase the saturation. Okay, the color patterns on top of the image. That's not the matter. Normally, image is good or not in a system point of view. Okay, here also the data is a quality data or not. That is very, very important. So for that purpose, first what we are going to learn now to do the analysis, there are two different things in the market. There is Power BI there is Tableau is there in the market to do the analysis on the data. Let's say first we'll discuss the some analysis tool, Power BI or Tableau. Then we'll go to the Python. At a time, if I start Python, if I dump the coding in front of you, it's not easy. First, we'll understand some visualizations. Then slowly we'll get into the coding part. Okay? I don't want to dump anything here. Now the point here is, let's say population data, sample data. Population data means all the data. Sample data means a small data. In a simple way, population data means entire college students. 1,000 students are there. Sample data means one of the student. Simple. Apart from that. Okay. So to learn the tableau, so see here, to learn the tableau, what we need first of all, first we need the data, and the data also present in my Excel sheets. I will explain you each and every column. Don't worry in that. Okay. Now the point is, okay, we need the tool. We need the Tableau software. No? So there are two different things in the Tableau. Go to the internet, everyone. Go to the internet. Once going to the internet, in the search option, in the browser, any software, any game or anything we need, we'll go to the internet and we'll download it. That's not a new thing. So here also, I want the Tableau. So what I will do, I'll just write Tableau. I'll click on it. And I suggest everyone, don't use the third parties. We need to use the official softwares only from the official domain. Domain means you can see here tableau.com. This is the official domain. So from this particular area, so from this only, from this API, from this site, I will download the Tableau software. So let's say you can see here, Tableau was invented in the 2003. Okay, a lot of work has been done. Initially, in 2013 also, the Tableau used to look in a different way when we are working. Okay, the UI, everything looks in a different way, but it's completely changing. Okay, now we will see what exactly is there in the current scenario. I am going inside the Tableau. Okay, once I go inside the Tableau, you can see here. Okay, so this is the Tableau website. So in the website, for example, if you directly download, for example, you see, try Tableau for free. The option is here. I'm going to click on it. Once I'm going to click on it, you can give your details. Okay, your name, your mail ID, everything you will give, and you will be clicking on the submit option. Okay, so the Tableau community will take your details and they will give the permission for you to download the software. But here you need to see one thing. Before downloading, you need to see one thing here. What is that? Start your free trial for tablet. Let's say if you first time if you buy the mobile, then the Netflix Prime also they will give this message. For 1 month you can try for free. So automatically, yes, 1 month is free. No, if I click on it, they will ask me card details. After 1 month will be free only. After 1 month, automatically the money will cut. Son. So Tableau is also a paid tool, basically. Tableau is a paid tool. Okay. In the learning stage only. Power BI is a free tool. Tableau is a paid tool in the learning stage. So from the internet, for example, if this is the internet, from the internet, if you download from the internet, if you download the Tableau into your local laptop, into your laptop, the software will download. I'm telling you, there is no need of worrying about software will download or not. So from the internet, Tableau will be downloaded to your laptop. That is okay. It is fine. The point here is when you download the software from the internet to the laptop, Tableau software, it will be available only for 14 days. It will be available only for 14 days. After 14 days, if you open the Tableau, what it will do? Please upgrade the version or buy the product. We need to buy the services. It will be around 8,000 to 10,000 per month. Okay, around long back, not currently. Okay, so this is the main point. So now see, First of all, what I'm trying to say is any software when you download from the internet to your local laptop, okay, there are two different things happens. First, you need to download the software from some other source to into your laptop. Then you need to install it in your mobile phone also. Open the Play Store or App Store. If you just search for any app, if you click on in download, automatically it will download. After that, it will install. What is the difference between downloading and installing? Okay. So if we download without work directly, online people can anyone tell me what is the difference between downloading and installing?
Downloading means we cannot use that application. Installation means we can use that application
So
once we can install.
yes, please. I will tell you very clearly. In English, I will tell you for Telugu also. Downloading means simple example. Everything I will give the examples. You went to the store. Okay. You are buying the mobile phone. It will be packed on there itself. You want to open the mobile phone and you want to use it. You are going to some shop. You are buying a product and coming home. This is downloading, which means from some other source, you are taking them to your source. Okay, and you are opening in your home and using it. This is install. Okay, క్లియర్ గా చెప్పాలంటే ఒక ఇంట్లో నుంచి మన ఇంట్లో ప్రొడక్ట్ తెచ్చుకున్నాం. మన ఇంట్లోకి వచ్చిన తర్వాత దాన్ని వాడుకోవాలి అంటే దాన్ని ఓపెన్ చేయాలి. Okay, downloading means from the internet. It is other home. From the other home, I am bringing the product or software or tool from to my home. What is my home? My laptop. Okay. Once bringing them to my laptop, I need to open it. Whenever I open the whenever I open the software, then only it will work. I will tell you why we need to open. This is one of the most interview question, mainly for the fresher. Difference between downloading and installing. Because in this entire data analysis, data science community, you will download a lot of tools. You will download a lot of packages. If you don't know to install properly, okay, so we can't do anything. That we need to keep in mind. So now see what I'm going to do is from the internet, I will download to my laptop. But my question is, if I download this one, how many days it will be available? It will be available for 14 days. So if yes, one. Okay, 14 days. So is there any use if I download this one? Time waste process. Time waste process. So make sure everyone go to the search option. Once you go to the search option, in the search option, I will type control panel. Okay, control panel will open. So go to uninstall a program and you see here whether Tableau software is there or not. All the softwares means in your control panel, if you go, these are the softwares which are available in your laptop. Okay. So in your laptop, I guess there will be no software called Tableau because you haven't downloaded and installed it. So you won't have the software. But you see here in my laptop, I'm having Tableau and I'm having some other one. Tableau is there, which means 14 days one. I will open the Tableau in front of you. See, normally I will open the Tableau in front of you, which I downloaded and installed 2 years back. Now I am opening that. 14 days completed now. 2 years back I downloaded and installed. 14 days already completed. Now if I open the Tableau, I'm opening the Tableau. What is this selling? See, you see here. Do you want to use the free trial for 14 days? Yes, I want to use it for 14 days. If I click on it, what is selling? 2 years back only you downloaded and used for 40 days. Then why you are asking again? This how it is possible. So this is the message. So I request not to go with this one because and also a lot of students like they will buy the service. I don't know why. So don't buy nothing. Okay. What we have to do is we need to go to the internet. Okay. This is the biggest drawback in the Tableau. Okay. Till 2020, most probably paid services is like that only. Everyone used to download. Okay. They used to do for 14 days. You need to get one doubt here. Sir, we are giving our details now. We are downloading the software to my laptop. I will use for 14 days. I will go to my control panel. I will uninstall the software. Again, I will go to the internet. I will give some other details. Again, can I download the software into my laptop? Can I use it for 14 days again? You got my point? Any other software. Let's say best example I will tell you. Now we are using the Zoom for online people. Okay. The people who are learning in online, I am using the Zoom. Let's say there will be some other API, I mean some other mediator. Go to meeting. I don't know how many of you hear this one. Zoom, Google Meet, go to meeting. Different things are there. We selected our organization selected Zoom because it is very convenient and flexible. Go to meeting, little bit complicated. Google Meet also not so easy to understand. Go to this Google Meet or go to meeting. This also same story. Like if I want to take a class without paying anything, I will give the details. I will download the software. I will install it. I will use for 14 days. After 14 days, again I can uninstall it and again I give another details. Again I can do. The possibility is there. The point is in the Tableau it is not possible. You can even verify it. Okay, I verified almost 10 to 20 times. And after that, when I am going through the Tableau documentation, I have read a line. What is the line is, let's say, this is internet. Listen very carefully. This is internet. And let's say this is your laptop. For example, this is your laptop. So from the internet, okay, from the internet, this is internet. And this is your laptop. Okay. From the internet, whenever you download the Tableau, download and install the Tableau software, the software directly it will read the motherboard IP. Every hardware device will be having one ID. Number one ID will be there, and if there is a network means IP address is also will be. Okay. So Tableau software will record the motherboard ID number. Okay, it will record the ID number. After 14 days, again I will give some other details. Again I am downloading and installing. But motherboard is same, no? You got my point. So those flexibility Tableau won't given for you. Okay. So the point here is you can use the Tableau for 14 days only. Sir, 14 days. Okay, you can explain the tool in 14 to 15 days. But if I want to practice after 2 months, what? So this is the biggest drawback that a lot of people faced in the Tableau. That's why in the 2015, once the Microsoft company, when they invented Power BI, it's a free source. Everyone can use it. All travel to the Power BI. Why? Who will pay the money here for the Tableau? They are providing for free now. So everyone will go there and will use it. So keeping these things in mind, what the Tableau community, after losing some of the customers, what they have done is the people who want to use the Tableau for free, they can use the Tableau for free. Those flexibility they have given. So, sir, where we can find out that one? So, very simple. We just need to go to the site, normal official site. After going to the official site, see, open the first one only. Once opening the first one, you just go to the resource. In the resource, I hope everyone can see there is an option called community. There is an option called community. In the community, I hope everyone can see an option which is Tableau public. Public means publicly anyone can use it. Okay. They have integrated an option here. Go to the resource. You can go to the community. In the community, there is an option called Tableau public. I'm going to click on the Tableau public. Okay. Now, sir, in the Tableau public, you can see here APIs. So I will tell about the in the AI part. I will tell you post run services, APIs, how to call. These are very important for in the real time, mainly for AI people, data scientist people. Okay. Post run APIs means how they will be getting the data, everything. Okay. Don't worry in it. Now you can see I am in the Tableau, I am in the community, and I am in the public part. Okay. So the question here is, you see, there is an option called explore public. I'm going to click on explore public. A new page will be open. A new page will be open. Okay. New page is open. Once the new page is open, can you see here? Sign up for Tableau public. Click on it. And whatever the credentials that you are using, make sure that you note down. So blindly don't use some random mail ID, some random password, okay? Because after learning the Tableau, I will tell you how to publish to the community. Whatever the projects that we are doing, we can publish the project to the community and we can even use that link in our resumes also. Okay, so don't forget the credentials. Use the proper mail ID and passwords. So here what I am doing, I want to create an account here. So I will give some name. Already I'm having the details. Some mail ID password and confirm password, create my account. You just give your details and you just what you do, you just click on create my account. The account will be created for you. Okay, in the Tableau community, your account will be created. Okay, now see after creating the account, what they are telling us. Thank you for registration. You will receive an email containing a link to confirm the this registration. You must follow the instructions in the email in order to activate your Tableau account. Okay, now what I am going to do, please go to the mail ID. Please open your mail ID. Following me now, all of you, go to your mail ID. Normally open whatever the mail that you have given and see, is there any mail that you got from the domain? See, go to here. You can see here. It seems like we already have an account with us. I already have the account now. Okay, like you can reset the password, something like this. If I want to reset the password, I will be clicking on the link or else no need. Now just come back here, click on the Tableau home page. Go to the resources, same community, Tableau public, click on the explore, a new page will be open. Okay, it's to create the account. First you need to create the account. Without creating the account, please don't do anything. Okay, once create the account, if there is any issues, let me know. I will tell you that. Don't worry. So there is an option here. Did you observe? Create option called create. Here this one. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the create option, download Tableau desktop public edition. I'm going to click on the download. So what I'm going to do, you will be exploring. If you want to go and if you want to explore some blogs or anything, you can go and explore. No, sir, I want to download means system requirements. See, they have been given the system requirements also. If you want to use this tool, what are the requirements? If you need, you can check the requirements. Now I am going to click on download W public. So see what it is asking here, details. Which details you have to give? The details which you use for the registration. So no, same details you give here. So same details you give. Yeah, this is very important. Country also very important because Tableau will be used everywhere. Okay, you will get to know in first visualization what is the power of that option. And I'm going to click on download here. So see what happens. It will take a moment and it will start downloading. First, I told is downloading from the internet. You went to the Tableau, went to the community, public. You have registered. Again, what you have done? You went to the Tableau, public. Go to the create option. Download. It will ask the credentials, which is used for the registration. Same credentials you will use. It will ask you to download. Okay. Now I am downloading the Tableau from internet to my local laptop. See, from the internet in my local laptop, I'm downloading to my downloads option. Okay, see, it is downloading to my local laptop. See, it is downloaded all. It is just downloaded. Okay, come back. Go to that location. Which location? Where it is downloaded in my downloads. Okay, here is the option. So Tableau from the internet is downloaded to the laptop. Now what you have to do? Install. Very good. We need to install it. Any software, download and install. Okay. So what happens in the installation is, let's say when you download, it will just simply download. When you install, then only that software services what it will provide will be saved in the hard disk properly. All the things. It should save in the hard disk, no? Without the saving in the hard disk, can you use anything? You can't use anything. Even notepad also will be saved in the hard disk software. Okay. I'm going there. What I'm going to do? I'm going to double click on it. To install, you just please double click on the software. Okay. See, downloading completed, double click on it, a pop-up is coming. Okay now. So what I'm telling, number one, that you need to make sure, you need to make sure, you need to click on, right click on it. Okay. I'm going to right click on it. Okay. You want any product updates means can give it. Product update is nothing but like, is there anything changing in the version which you are using? Automatically, you will be getting some kind of notifications here. If you need, you can use it. So most probably we don't need those things, no? So I'm going to click on it. You just click on install. Okay, already it is there in my laptop, so I'm not installing. So you just click on install. If you click on install, it will take approximately around 3 to 5 minutes of time, and it will be installed into your laptop. So how can I confirm that it is installed or not? You will get like successfully installed. Message will come on the pop-up. Don't worry about that. So downloading and installing the tablet is completed. After that, don't try to directly use the go to the search option. Don't open it. Please go and please restart the system. Whenever any software is downloaded and installed, please once restart the system. Once if you restart the system, everything will be perfect. Okay. Then, so finally, what we have done from the internet, we have downloaded the Tableau and we have installed the Tableau. You can ask me, sir, why you are targeting Tableau? See, it's a number one, it's a old tool. Most of the 70 to 80% of the companies are not using it. So what's my plan is first we'll do and we'll keep it aside. Then we'll get into the programs. Okay. Anything. First, whatever the things, first we need to, in the initial stage, we should not dump the coding on top of the students. Okay. It's not easy. First, we need to learn few things, then we'll get into the program. Okay. Now Tableau software is there in my laptop successfully. Okay. Now my point is, I'm going to ask you a question. That is, these are pressure questions mainly. If I go to the search option, if I type Tableau, sorry, okay, if I go to the search option, oh, I'm checking, just give me a minute. Is the requirements matching? Do the requirements are matching? Can you please check that? There is an option called requirements now. Is there matching? Might be some other issues. Okay. After completing the class, we'll connect and we'll solve it. Don't worry. Okay. Now what I'm trying to say is we have downloaded and installed. Now I'm going to the search option. Once I'm going to the search option, if I'm typing the Tableau, if I click on the Tableau public, it will open or not? It will open. But my point is, everyone is here freshers now. Tell me how the internal operations will be done. Let's say I'm going here. I want to open any one of the video. I'm double clicking on the video. The video is opening in front of me. Now, what activities went on the back end? I mean, what activities went inside the computer, inside the laptop? See, this is very, very important. How the system works is the base level logic, base level things which we need to learn in the colleges. But I will tell you once again. Imagine this is your laptop. Imagine this is your laptop. Here, for example, CPU. I'll write everything, don't worry. Here, for example, hard disk. What is the purpose of hard disk? Storage. Anything you do, it should be saved in the storage. Somewhere it should save. Otherwise, where it will be? It will be not in the air, no? So it should save somewhere in the mobile phone's memory card, in the laptop's hard disk. Okay. Now the point is, okay. Now the point is, let's say for example, here this is the hero RAM. Okay, RAM. Here CPU. Here hard disk. Okay, hard disk. Suppose user going to the search option. User going to the search option, and if we want to open Tableau software, if I click on the Tableau public, if I have downloaded and installed, no. If I click on the Tableau public, what happens internally? So if the user is clicking on the Tableau public, that request will be given to the RAM. Okay, Tableau public. That request first, I'm searching Tableau public and clicking on the Tableau public means on the back side, the request will be given to RAM. So what the RAM will do? RAM will take that request to the CPU, and RAM will go to the CPU and it will ask the CPU because he is the big boss now. So user is asking the Tableau public what I have to do. What the CPU will tell. So wait 1 minute. Let me confirm. So what CPU will tell is CPU will manage everything. It's a processing unit. So what the CPU will tell? CPU will tell the RAM, please go and check in the hard disk. Okay. So RAM is asking CPU, what it is telling, it is giving some response to the RAM. What RAM is asking, like user is asking Tableau public, what I have to do. That is what RAM is asking CPU. What CPU is telling, okay, but please go and check in the hard disk. So again, the RAM, what it will do, it will go into the hard disk. It will check whether the Tableau software is there or not. Inside the hard disk, Tableau software is there or not. Yes, Tableau software is there. What the RAM will tell, big box like CPU, software is there. What CPU will do? Open the software. Immediately, RAM will open the software in front of it. It will give the permission for the RAM to open the software in front of the user. So that's why if you see, now in the class, what I am doing, see, I am using the Zoom account, live class. I am using my marker. Yes or no? And I am using one notebook. I am using Excel. I am using control panel, browser, some folder, notepad. These many things I am using. All these inputs are maintained by on RAM only. Any inputs you give, RAM will take the inputs, it will ask the CPU, it will verify everything, and it will show the user. So that's why RAM is known as a temporary memory. So no, am I right? Temporary memory. Why? Because and hard disk is a permanent memory. Okay. So hard disk is a permanent memory. Permanent memory means if you download the movie, it will be in the hard disk, some in the C drive or desktop or download somewhere. Okay. Externally, you need to delete it. Okay, don't delete that. Okay. So the point here is, let's say, okay. So the point here is, it's a permanent memory. RAM means what is, let's say, these many operations you are doing, no? Like I'm using my marker, I'm using everything on the top of the RAM now. Okay, everything is managing by the RAM. Now, if I suddenly go to here and if I restart the system, what happens? Everything will be erased on the RAM. It will be very fresh. So the difference between a permanent memory and temporary memory is once you download the movie, it will be like that only in the laptop till you delete. Okay, now if you shut down tomorrow morning, open will the movie will go away. Movie will be like that only. Permanent memory. Temporary memory means whatever you are doing current work. Okay, whatever you are doing current work, that will be saved on top of the RAM. Okay, it will be saved on top of the RAM. If you restart or if you shut down the laptop, it will raise everything. That's why when you see from morning 6 o'clock to night 6 o'clock, you continuously use the laptop and don't shut down, don't restart. Just keep it in the sleep mode. Okay, sleep mode and keep it like that and you sleep. And again tomorrow you come. Tomorrow morning it will work very slow. Yes or no? Why? Because morning 6 to evening 6 you have done some work. Whatever the work that we have done, which is not at all saved in the permanent memory, will be on top of the RAM. Yes or no? You are not restarting, you are not shutdowning. If you restart or if you shut down, the RAM will just activate everything. It will erase and it will be free. Whatever the work that you have done, you are keeping like that only, and again you are starting using. Got my point. So that's why if you see 4 GB RAM, okay, 4 GB RAM. What is the issue with the 4 GB RAM? For example, these many inputs I am using, and I can do anything. Like I can open any software. See, I can open any software in my laptop because mine is a 60 GB laptop. It will take more inputs at a time. More it will communicate with the CPU. More it will show for. I 4 GB RAM. What it will do? It will take few inputs. It will ask few things with the CPU and few works it will do at a time. 8 GB means little bit better. 16 GB means little bit better like that. Okay. That's why the RAM size, why it is important. The big the RAM, the more inputs it will take. The more inputs it will take and do the operation. Okay. This is the mainly the working process, the permanent memory or the temporary memory or the RAM, everything. Okay. So the point here is come back. So now successfully we have downloaded and we have installed the Tableau. We know everything. So, and if I click on the Tableau public, if I want to open it, what happens internally also we have that will communicate with the CPU. It will ask software is there or not, and it will show in front of me. That also we have seen now. Okay, come back here. Just give me. Okay, now I'm going to the search option. So in the search option, what I am doing? Whatever the software that I have downloaded and installed, Tableau public will, I'm going to click on it. It will just take 1 minute of time and it will open. So it is opening. These are all my previous works. Okay, but for you, it will be, this area will be completely empty because you haven't started any work now. So this will be completely empty. Got my point? So now, okay, don't go with the existing works here. So we need to start from the scratch. Okay, from the scratch we need to start. So I open the Tableau. There are some graphs means that I have done for previous batches. If you open that one, it will be very empty. It will be empty for you. So don't worry in that. Now the question is, sir, successfully we have the Tableau and we have some data. What is the data? I told you supermarket data. We'll take the supermarket data, like how the DMart is. I told you very simply in America, lot of states are there. Many states are there in America. Each state, I mean, there is in India, DMart is there. DMart is there only in Hyderabad. Everywhere DMart is there, no? Same way in America also, there is a supermarket called Real Canadian Supermarket. There is a supermarket name is Real Canadian Supermarket. Okay, everywhere in entire America, in every state, this supermarket is there. I'm telling you, everywhere in every state, this supermarket is there, and in every state, many cities. In Telangana, only in Hyderabad it is there. In the Warangal, we have the mart. So nearby big towns also, the marts are there. Sir. So every state, every cities, main cities also, the stores will be there. So this particular superstore data we are having. Now what we have to do is we need to understand the data. We need to understand the data. We need to do the visualizations. What we will get into the brain, like this much data is there, supermarket data. We will analyze that. What we can analyze normally, if there is a super, they want data I have given to you. What we will analyze? Number one, IT people are coming more or normal people are coming. Number one, if IT people are coming more means in the weekends they are coming or weekdays they are coming. Their mode of payment is debit cards or credit cards. What they are buying averagely. Okay. In which location? In Hyderabad, the profits are coming more, or in Vijayawada, profits are coming more. Areas also will target. Okay. In which region? In the North India, the profits and sales are more. In South India, sales are where it is happening. Which product is selling more? Do the mobile phones are selling more, or chairs are selling more? What is happening? That analysis also we can do. So like this, lot of analysis we can do. So first of all, I will open that particular data in front of you. So first of all, I will be opening the data in front of you. Just give me a minute. I'm going to open an Excel sheet in front of you. So this is the data. This is the data. Okay. This is the data that we are going to use for the data. Okay. Now the point is, I'm telling you very, very clearly, listen. If you think that we are having a Excel sheet, we are having the data in our hands, we can't do the analysis. That is not the point. Every column you need to understand, first of all, as a data analyst or a data scientist or a AI engineer, doesn't matter. The first thing that you have to do is what? Data is there. No? There is no need of understanding the entire data, and not because you can't understand the data directly in the Excel sheet. My point is, let's say, my point is, you need to understand. You need to understand what is the purpose of column. Why this column is? What is happening? Okay. So for that purpose, what I am going to do is, I am going to, I am going to see. I am going to explain you one row. One row properly I will explain. Remaining all the rows are same. No? Okay. So chalo, let's do it. For example, first row. Okay. First row. See what is the first column name? First column name is row ID. And what was the ID number? One, because it's the first row, number one. Second row means number two. Third row means number three. It's a row number. Okay. Order ID is there. Okay. For example, if you see order ID, order date, shipping mode. Okay. We are having order ID, order date, ship mode, and customer ID. These options are there. Very simple, guys. See, I am going to tell you, I am telling you one row I am explaining. This one row I am perfectly explaining. Imagine there is a customer. What is the customer name? See here. Yes. The customer name is Clary. Okay. The customer name is Clary. The Clary is the person who belongs to see. Clary is the person. He is ordering one product. I will tell you what is the product also. He is ordering one product. Every product will be having one ID number. So you are ordering the laptop, I am also ordering the laptop from the same home with two different accounts. Two different laptops will come or not because every product will be having product ID, order means order ID. Okay, number ID number. So see, carry whatever the product that he is ordering, order ID. This is a row number, order ID. On which day he ordered? On which day he ordered the product? Shipping date means what? Delivery date. Mode, first class, second class, third class means in their perspective, auto or something like bike, some kind of things, first something like that. So here, standard class means you can target like they will come in the car and they're going to deliver it. They're going to take a big van or anything and they're going to deliver something like that. So mode is not so important here, but Clary is the person is ordering some product and the order ID is there, order date, shipping date, everything is given. Okay. Clary is one of the customer for the supermarket. So customer ID. Every customer will be having the ID number, customer ID. Now, I told you in India, we are having three different people, rich, poor, and middle class. In America also, rich, poor, and middle class. But what they will do, they want to mention rich, the word rich. Okay. So there we will be having three people. And that one will be available in the segment column. Remember, in the segment column, you will be having only three things. One is consumer, middle class people. Second one is corporate, IT people. Third one, home office, which means work from home, or let's say own office people, those kind of people. Okay. So consumers or corporates or home office. In the segment column, if you see, you will be having only those three, which are repeating again and again and again. Either consumer or the corporate or the home office. Now tell me, Clary is the person. Now, if you observe here, this Clary person is there, no? This Clary, he is a rich consumer means what? Middle class person, no? Clary is a consumer person, middle class person. He belongs to America because all the data belongs to America. So, in America, Clary belongs to Kentucky state. And in the Kentucky, which city he is living? Henderson. And what is the pin code of that particular city? Pin code. And that particular city comes under which region? The state comes under which region? For example, Kamal staying in Hyderabad. Hyderabad comes under Telangana. Telangana comes under South India. So no. Here also, Clary person staying in Kentucky and the city Henderson. That comes under which region? South region. Okay. And in the region column also, you will be having only four regions. South America, East America, West America, Central America. Okay. Four regions will be there. You see, only those four things will be repeated. Okay. North will be not there. Okay. South, East, West, and Central. In this region column. Clary, middle class person. Okay. He belongs to Kentucky, which means from the South region. Understood till here? So Clary is the person. What he want to buy? I mean, what product he is buying? See, the products will be in the subcategory column. The products will be in the subcategory column. So Clary person, he want to buy the bookcases. You want to buy bookcases. Okay. Then you will ask me, sir, here category is there. What is that? See, very simple. I will tell you. There's a simple meaning between these two. That's what I'm telling you. You need to understand the column. For example, very simple. Yes, here in the category column, if you see, there are only three different things will be there. One is furniture. Second one is technology and office supplies. Only three things will be there. Okay, furniture, office supplies. Only three things will be there in the category column. Okay, so now you see, Clary is the person who belongs to the middle class, like he belongs to the South America. What product he want to buy? He want to buy bookcases. Bookcases comes under which category out of these three? Bookcases means it will comes under furniture related things only, no? So what product you are buying? It comes under which category? For example, if you want to buy the mobile phone, it comes under technology. You got my point. For example, storage is there. Storage comes under out of these three. Storage belongs to which category? Office related things. So whatever the product you are buying, it will be in the subcategory. It comes under furniture or technology or office supplies will be in the category column. So Clary is buying bookcases. Bookcases comes under furniture. Okay, Clary buying bookcases. How many he is buying? How many bookcases he is buying? Quantity. Two. Two bookcases he is buying. How many he is buying? He is buying two bookcases. Okay. Two bookcases he is buying now. So two bookcases if he is buying means, did he get any discount? He don't get any discount. So whenever he is buying the bookcases in the supermarket, for example, I am having a mobile shop. From the morning till the evening, I sold 10 mobile phones. I got 10,000 cash. Night 9 o'clock, one of the 11th person came. He given me 5,000 and he collected one more mobile phone. Total on that particular day, how many quantity of the mobile phones I sold? 11. 11. How many sales I have done? 10,000 plus night I got 5,000. Total how much? 15,000. Here also, in that particular supermarket, whenever the Clary, when he buying the bookcases, two bookcases, how many sales happened on the bookcases? Only on the bookcases is 261 sales has happened. On that particular product, after he is buying, how much profit they got? How much profit they got for the supermarket? It will be in the profit column. Got my point? It will be in the profit column. Okay. He is buying the product, so product ID will be there and product name will be there. See, product ID and the product name. You can ask me what is the meaning of product name. If I want to buy the chair, Neil Kamal is there, Raj Kamal is there, lot of things are there. Let's say if I want to buy laptop, HP is there, Acer is there, Dell is there. If I tell laptop means which company it belongs to, what is the ID? So that is the complete meaning. Let's say, for example, I will explain you one more row. Let's take this person, Pavlan. Okay, let's take this person, Pavlan. So Pavlan, his ordering date is there, shipping date, everything is there. Pavlan basically he belongs to home office category. In the United States, he belongs to Texas. Texas comes under Central America. Okay, Texas. And what he is buying is he want to buy printers, which comes under which category? Office supplies. Only three are there. Products are many, but categories are either furniture or technology or office supplies. Okay. And how many printers he is buying? He is buying total three printers. So because of buying three printers, he is getting the discount of 0.8. And how many sales happened because of that particular person? 2.5. How much profits happened? Clearly mentioned here. That particular product name and the product ID is here. So profits won't be in the minus. Profit won't be in the minus. Suppose if I'm selling mobile phone cost is 20,000. You're paying 2,000 and taking my mobile. How much minus? Sale will be not in minus. Remember, got my point? For example, I'm having 10 mobile phones. Okay, I'm not selling anything. How many sales? Zero. So do you say minus one? No, right? Sales won't be in the negative. Why profit can't be in the negative? So every time we'll get the positive profits only. No, loss. So whenever that particular person, that's why I'm telling uh, product wise sale and product wise profit. Got my point? For the book cases, how many sales happened because of that particular person in that particular branch, and how many profits got because of that particular person. Okay. And here also, vendors means he's buying the product, okay. But because of buying, because of giving the discount, I don't know, like that we need to find out why the process is coming. What is the reason why he is giving the discount? Okay, it is a staff mistake or it is they have mentioned like 50-50 offer or anything. So there might be different reasons. Profit will be in the positive and the negative both. All the businesses are in positive. Sales will be in positives. If there is any negative value also in the sale, we can ignore that. Why? Because simple logic. I have a kirana store. No one is coming. What I will do normally, I will shut down and sleep in my house. Yes or no? If I am selling a product, but I am getting 30,000 or 40,000 loss, means it's a loss. Got my point. So finally, we have every customer, every customer's data we have. Okay, what they are buying, from which location, how many sales they are doing for that particular product, how much profits they are doing for that particular product. Every detail is completely mentioned. Yes, sir. Now, how many years data? 4 years data. 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. 4 years data will be 4 years customers data will be available in the Excel sheet in front of you. 4 years customers data. Now what I have to do? I need to start doing the analysis. Okay, I need to find out the most valid informations from this particular Excel sheet. So directly can't be doing the Excel? No. It's highly impossible to pull out all the informations. So what I will do now? I have opened the Tableau now. I downloaded, I installed, I opened the Tableau. Now tell me, if I want to do any operation, I need to upload the Excel sheet into the Tableau. Yes or no? I need to upload the Excel sheet into the Tableau. Otherwise, is it possible? No, it is not possible. Okay. So, whatever the data that you are targeting, that particular data you need to upload to the Tableau. So, if you want to upload the data into the Tableau, make sure you go to that particular data. Okay, you go to that particular data and you see what is the name of the sheet, Excel sheet name. Superstore extension. There will be two different types of extensions. I am telling you. Hmm? Dot XLSX. Any structured data. The data which is in the Excel sheet is known as a structured data. rows, columns format data is a proper data, structured data. So in the Excel sheet, in the Excel sheet, the data is there, okay. There are two different extensions. Some people will save, suppose super store is the Excel sheet name. Inside that I have the data just I explained just now. Okay. This is the Excel sheet name. Some sheets will be having extension XLSX. Some sheets will be having CS. Okay. Extension is important. So now what I am telling, I want to upload this particular data into Tableau. What is this data? This data is nothing but this one only. This one only I opened in front of it. So now I want first to see the extension. Right click on it, go to the show more options, click on the properties. See here, can you see there is an option? I hope you can see there is an option called here. Yes. Did you observe? Now tell me my data. I'm having the Excel sheet data, but what is the extension? CS, comma, separated values. CSV. CSV means comma, S means separated, V means values. Okay. So now I need to upload the data into a Tableau. So see here, there are different options are there. You want to upload Excel SX extension Excel sheet means first one. I want to upload text file. Text file means CSV. Whatever we have seen. You will use the text file. Sir, I will use the JSON. This no need. This is comes from the structured data. So Excel sheet, there will be only two options. One is Microsoft Excel means dot XLSX extension. Text file means dot CSV. Now my data which I told you in front of you, it is a XLSX or CSV. So I will click on the text file. I will go to that location. See, I'm clicking on it. I'm going to open. I am uploading the data. See, whatever the data, see, come like this. We can use this arrow to close the pop-up. Just increase it. You see here, same Clary is the person. Enrique, same or not? So the data which I explained in front of you, finally I have uploaded to the table. Got my point? So now you need to understand once uploading how the tool will understand what operations we can do on the table, okay, and how we can make the reports. That will be discussed in the next sections. Okay, any doubts still here? How to get the software, how the RAM CPUs will work, how to understand the data, which data we are targeting, what is the purpose of every column, what is the purpose of every column, mainly important. Blindly, if I give some other column means entire data will be changed. Every column need to be important, okay? So that is how. So tomorrow we need to see what is these options, what is these options, this UI, what are these options, and what is these options, how can we start the visualizations, the initial stage, everything we will see. So till here guys, any doubts you can ask me, online people also, offline people also. I will be helping you. Watch the recording and try to download the software properly. If there is any issues, you can connect with us. We will be scheduling the meeting and we'll sort it out. Okay. Already good. You uninstall just for the yes.